This is Mile High News on the Wendy Love Edge Show. I'm your host, Candis Dyer. Today's cannabis news is out of Texas. David Sloan from the 420 Lawyer brought it to my attention. A Texas cop, Chad Harding, stationed in Wichita Falls, was caught on video red-handed from his police cruiser vaping a confiscated THC vape pen while on duty and driving. All he got was 2 years probation for tampering with evidence. David Sloan had several cases involving Chad, and there was a Brady notice issued from Texas Ranger Jacob Weaver saying he didn't think that the officer was being honest. The state has to disclose to all involved if they think something is wrong with a case. David thought there was much more to the story and started investigating further. The news just blew right over the story. David found out Officer Chad Harding had been involved in numerous arrests involving cannabis. He asked the state for more videos and other evidence, and of course the state opposed him during his investigation at every turn and said as long as the criminal case was open, they wouldn't be able to release any information. When the criminal case against Chad was dropped, David finally was able to see the details on the case along with the video evidence, including one of Officer Chad Harding's vehicle. That's when he found it. Officer Chad Harding confiscated a THC vape pen and proceeded to take a puff on the pen in his cruiser. Then he proceeded to drive off. About 20 minutes later, pulls off to the road and puffs on it again. His excuse was laughable. He said, and I quote, "I actually accidentally inhaled THC, as stupid as it sounds. I felt it fill up my lungs. I pushed it out as fast as I could, and there was smoke everywhere. I've never seen anything smoke so much. I did not mean to inhale." Really? We're going to pull a Clinton here? I smoked weed before Highway Patrol, and I told them that whenever I came in. I told them about that. It's embarrassing, and I was wigged out. Also, during the investigation, they found 20 other cases that they know of after only investigating 6 months back, where Chad confiscated THC or cannabis, and the evidence never made it to the evidence box. He says it went to the state to be destroyed, but it never made it. This was caught on video and nothing was done about those. The issue is when it comes to cops and civilians, there are 2 sets of rules. That should not be the case. They should actually be held to a higher standard. They should be making an example out of the cops that are breaking laws, not sheltering them and hiding the problem. Not all cops are bad, but when you have good cops sticking up for bad cops, that makes the good ones just as bad. Why wasn't he prosecuted to the full extent of the law? If this was you or me, we would have gotten arrested for not only possession of a controlled substance, but also driving while under the influence, as well as anything else that they could get to stick. Did you know that if you have a scale in the car with you along with cannabis, they slap you with a distribution charge as well? How many of us use a scale to make sure that we aren't being shorted from the product that we buy? He only got 2 years probation. We have to make a change. This isn't right. Cops shouldn't be held unaccountable for the things that they do just because they're police officers. They should get just as much as we would get, if not more. They have been through schooling. They have learned about all these laws. And for them to turn around and break them and get nothing, it's just not right. This has been a Mile High News on the Wendy Love Edge Show. Y'all, stay lit, everyone. Peace.